Can you believe Arnold left Super Mega?
Now, Nate, try to guess what I was trying to say. You can put subtitles there and try to figure it out. But before you upload it, tell me what you think it is, and I'll be like, maybe not put that up there. Not because it's bad, but because if you say what your 1111 wish is, it never comes true.
Yeah, I was gonna say no, but I knew you actually wouldn't say it like loud enough for me to hear.
Yeah, but because I've been saying that same wish over and over since 2017.
Did I leave this Sharpie uncapped on the fucking couch?
You did.
Nice.
But Jaysher, who does the Podzilla podcast, he voice acted for me in Eldritch Journeys as Thug Rock, the Troll King, pirate captain of himself.
I'm wanted for every thinkable lore in all of Gadrid, and they still haven't caught me.
He was called Zero and all his other lore bullshit. But shout out to that guy. He genuinely we had a few interactions, but he told me he loved the podcast and he's super excited for it. And
Wait, that wasn't the one who was a super dick, was it?
No. Oh,
okay.
That's
cool.
Patreon for this one.
Good thing that you're not that person, because fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Shit,
Patreon
dude.
for that guy, because he genuinely, like, Eddie has told me, like, I never want to do any more collaborations because of working with that guy. And I had to be like, nah, I get it, man. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, that shit was whack.
Yeah, it was real whack. There's nothing much I can say.
Just some guy was a really shitty person to work with.
That's its own fucking podcast. I don't even want to talk about it, and especially because I have to kind of still work with him a little bit. No one that's actually on Eldritch Journeys. But yeah, Jaysher was the only creative, not the only, but like he's like, yeah, man, you do some amazing edits, and I appreciate that.
The audio space that you put into shit, like the atmosphere and like anything with the writing or whatever in general, but like the way you make just with audio alone, like in the podcast, like sound effects like walking or whatever you're talking about, like in the music and even like ambient sounds within other than the music, you throw it together really well. Not in a real way, but like you put it together really well. Like throw it together sounds rude is what I meant.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
You put it together really well. Like you pick the right things, and then you also blend it really well. Because you could pick the right things and fuck up the mix so easy. But you always like is the stuff that I've heard, even stuff you send or whatever when you post little snippets or whatever. Like it's really good. Like when you send Snapchats, it's always really good. I haven't listened to too much with headphones on, but it's always really well done, man.
I really appreciate that so much because like that's what Puzzle Valley made me want to get better at that.
Yeah, my instrumentals actually made me get super really more into audio, like, and to just like take it a different approach at it actually, and I got super really good with like that last one that I did for you. You're like, wow, damn. Yeah, I did that to myself too because I didn't smoke or anything that morning. I just had a coffee and just started from 11 to like 8:30, other than like a 2-hour break from like 4 to 6. I just did vocals on that shit and mixed it.
Can I just real quick, just for my own little perspective here, you are not a narcissist for being proud of yourself.
Yeah.
I want to just throw that out there. And you're not a narcissist for like having your own emotions about your own work.
I thought you were gonna say having your own merch.
That's true. The first time we met each other, we were both wearing our own merch, and no one else.
We were like, what the fuck?
Our mutual friend was like, "That's so cringe," but it's like, if you're not gonna rep yourself, no one else is.
Yeah, dude, you gotta be your biggest fan first.
That's the issue, and I wish that wasn't the case. And, like, you have to be humble, but, like, no, Eldritch Journeys is good. No, the editing we put in a shit, like, Season of the Curse really helped me feel proud about my stuff when we re-edited that. And you should feel proud of yourself. I saw you getting emotional when you were, like, showing me a song earlier, and I was, like...
I hadn't listened back to it.
I hope you understand, like, I don't find that cringy at all.
I know you don't.
Some people do, but, like, I cried at the end of episode 10 when it was done. When I finally Puzzle Valley, I genuinely cried.
Yeah, during recording I did too. Like you said, we were talking earlier.
That's the finale. Episode 10 is.
Okay, yeah.
You know exactly which one I'm talking about. The one so? It was the episode. Cut this out.
Okay, yeah.
Cut this out. Cut that out. Cut that out.
Patreon, no, I'm kidding.
But you should feel emotions about the stuff that you make.
Like, yeah, if you don't feel anything about the shit you make, then you're just putting out garbage.
And no one
You're just putting out shit that nobody else is going to care about. If you don't care about your work and what it looks like or sounds like, who else should? if you don't care about what you put out, like, I get it. It's hard. It's hard as an artist because sometimes you hear me all the time. I'm like, this shit fucking sucks, dude. I hate this fucking shit. And you're like, this is awesome. And I'm like, this shit sucks.
Yeah.
But then some part of me knows that it's really cool. But my brain is like, nah, it sucks because you made it. Or it's not as valid. My own brain is like, oh, this is just my goofy little this. And it's like, no, that's your individual own version of something that you were inspired by. Like, that's your own valid artist's response to this artist. And I never seen that for a long time until just this, like, calendar year, 2022. I'm like, fuck. Damn, I guess I am, like college graduate and a legitimate artist and photographer, everything.
Exactly. Like, you have this such a, like, but, like,
yeah.
I'm meaning in general, of just, you have this weird effect.
Yeah.
You get this weird, like, what is it, imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
You start to go, like, am I that good? Like,
I still sometimes, like, I haven't been posting much lately because, like, the mental stress and just, not from that, just, like, in life, to where I'm, like, I'll go through the pictures and I'm, like, just scrolling through my thousands of photos because of how many I take and just how much shit I make, and I'm like, nah, I can't post that, can't post that. It's worse with pictures of yourself, but with, like, art, it's harder, dude. Or even just photography pictures, I'm like, or I would have to post it with something either said about why I took it or whatever, or just something else. But then I'm like, I made a big post about, hey, y'all, this is just a random photo. I'm going to start posting random pictures with either a non-related caption or just nothing. Like, I had to fucking explain myself. Yeah. You can do what you want, dude.
You can do what you want.
Like, life's a simulation. It doesn't matter. Like, everyone's an NPC that you don't know.
You can do what you want. And some people will gravitate to that.
Yeah.
You can do what you want. Unfortunately, sometimes people are dicks because of it. Like, I've worked with a lot of creative people who, like, would get competitive about the work of other people.
Yes.
This
is kind of busting, dude. This is fucking sweet, dude.
I'm glad you're having a fun time, man. I'm freaking out.
He's not having a fun time. It's like he hates me. No, I'm kidding. Wait, what are you freaking out about? Is it paint?
No, it's just the paint's not coming on thick as I want it to.
Wait, let me look at it, because it's too wet.
That's my penis, man.
No, it's too wet. That's why I give you the paper towel.
Yeah, I know.
Stop! Okay, so you want, like, the green to be thicker?
No, the pink to be thicker.
Okay, so touch the pink that you want first. And, like, just, like, the little spot in the center. Like, you're gonna, like, get it on your thing. Like, swizzle it. See how much it wets it. There you go. That's gonna be thick as fuck if you get any of it on there. Okay, do it a little more. See how it's, like, hotter pink right there?
Yeah.
Oh, make sure you clear the green off, too. Because it's gonna... Actually, then, clear the brush off, and wherever you want the to be, paint it with just water.
You can't know what it is.
Cut it.
So you want me to clear it?
Just, you can lighten it up, and then you can use your paper towel and...
I see.
That's why I love watercolor, because it's pretty forgiving.
Okay.
But yeah, then that's what I was saying, before you do the pink, make sure to clear that so you don't get green in the pink and then make it less pink. Like the basement water in your tattoo last year.
That was when I had gonorrhea. That's a bit.
I was like, bro?
Like, bro? My brother was telling me that he got gonorrhea?
So the other day, I was in the store, and I seen this lady, and she had an apple in her hand. And I was like, yo, homie, that fucking apple looks delicious. What kind of apple is that? And she said, you stupid motherfucker? It's a red delicious. Why do you think it looks so red and delicious? And I'm like, shit, you right, homie.
Shout out to Squeezy Jibs,
Can
dude.
I get a cameo of him? I want to get him.
I think he does do cameo.
Can he be on Puzzle Valley?
Attention campers. Did you ever send that to Joe?
What?
Did you ever send that to Joe? He wanted to hear that.
Oh, no. Never did. He needs to
listen to the fucking podcast.
It took him 2 years to watch Jesus the Curse.
And guess what? I can wait longer than he can, alright? He's going to have to work to it if he actually wants to fucking hear it.
That's Off-Rod, which is a character I do on Eldritch Journeys. See, sometimes I'm good at character voices. Other times...
No, you do a lot of good voices, dude.
Yeah, just like sometimes I'm with you and you're like, hey, campers!
Just because my voices are wild doesn't mean that yours are bad.
I know, I'm not saying they're bad, but when I'm with you, I cannot do my voices the way I want to do my voices.
Okay, yeah.
It's
Well,
hard.
a lot of times
sometimes.
I can't do voices unless I'm loud as fuck. Like I can't do a quiet Rick. Like I mean, I guess I can maybe now, like, cause my voice is lower. It's just, hey Morty, you dumb bitch.
Do the CP Rick and Morty bit right here.
Just throw the clip up. It's up there.
Hey, Morty, have you seen my child porn? I can't find it anywhere. That's kind of bad because, I travel interdimensionally and I'm like the smartest human alive, but, God, if anybody finds that child porn, you know what they'll do to me? They don't just send you to regular prison, they don't even send you to fucking super prison like I was in a little while ago. They send you to fucking kid fucker prison. You know what they do to you in kid fucker prison, Morty? They fuck you.
That's funny.
I
Yeah.
do gotta edit that. I want to make an album.
Hey, back to music because we've derailed hella. I want to make an album of just stuff of like that, of just like little skits like that, and then do animations for them.
See, that's really cool too. Like, there's some stuff.
The paper towel also might, if you just put like a little bit of water on it and you just kind of with the corner of the paper towel, it'll take a lot more off.
Gotcha.
Or even your saliva too. Actually, you can lick your finger
yeah.
and do this. Try it. You just take two of them, and then you. Do you see this video? Like you just take two of them, and then you. You can take his thumb and kind of swirl it around too if you're good at it. I'm sorry. No, just like you can like that, and then just like a mom wiping something off a cheek.
I see.
Like you just.
Okay.
It doesn't. I use the same one over and over. The watercolor has no taste and it's non-toxic, so you're good. You just.
You can also just dead ass lick it and it'll fucking come off too. I'm deranged.
I might do that though.
Your tongue will be the color of the watercolor.
But just the album that you wanted to do, just before you jump back onto that, I just wanted to say is like doing voices for Puzzle Valley or like anything like
Yeah.
I that's part of my job, and sometimes I'll be like out and about and practicing this voice for fucking weeks by myself.
Home alone and in the car is the best time to fucking scream and practice voices or whatever you want to do because nobody can hear you.
There's a great speech by Dustin Hoffman when he collects the Oscar, and he talks about like, thank you so much for the recognition because when actors don't get work, just throw the clip up.
Because when you're a broke actor, you can't write, you can't paint. You have to practice accents while you're driving a taxi cab.
Beautiful. I think about it a lot. When entertainers don't, you'll cry when you'll watch it.
Wait, so what's he saying in the clip though?
He's saying that like that as actors and entertainers, if you don't get work, you're just stuck in behind the wheels of taxis doing voices in a car.
Oh yeah.
And it's so beautiful and like understanding from our point of view of just that's how it is. And when I was in FedEx forklifting, the whole day for 5 to 8 hours, 12 hours every single day.
Maybe it's too saturated. Sometimes you can only get it two, and then you just try to super thick the pink on.
Got it. But then I'll spend 5 to 8 hours every day on a forklift just like practicing this one voice. I really want to do a good Harley Quinn. Like I want a Mr. J. You always have to have those little words that bring you back to the voice or those phrases.
That's, every time I do the King of the Hill voice on the show, 9 times out of 10 I'll cut out the before I do it because I have to do it. I have to do it, or it won't work. I have to cut out the. God damn it, Bobby! I told you not to jack me off. Oh, that's a new one. But I have to do that little laugh beforehand, otherwise it won't. Oh, the camera's dying! No!
I'll keep doing my bit real quick.
Okay, I'm almost done with the Sharpie, then I'm gonna actually start painting. Once I start painting, it's gonna wrap up.
Yeah, cool.
I know I paint fast.
No, that's not the only thing he likes to do fast.
Stamina like a horse. Shut the fuck up.
He also likes to make me come fast.
We've never had sex. Give me that microphone. I never had I never had sexual relations with Gimmic of Splathouse Ideas.
He's only saying that because his parents are in the other room.
Oh shit, that's a bit over.
Yeah, it is. I've never had sexual. That was something that Eddie said at the end of season Curse at the screening too, which was he's just like, he's like, as we're walking down the sidewalk and we're
everyone was like, "Oh, are they gonna hold hands?" as they were walking down the sidewalk, and it was very funny. And I enjoyed it very much because Eddie also, when that part happened, Eddie was like, "Man, I'm tired of fighting. I don't know how many me's and who's I got left." Oh man, and then
I said same to that. It was fucking mean.
and it was very funny because like Sam was also like 2019. This is the best gay rom-com of the year. Looked it up, and on the way home, Nick was talking to me.
Are you sure you and him didn't have a past?
Yeah,
Literally?
that they no not.
I was like, really?
No, they were like, was the like subtext of like you guys are gay there? And I was like, no, we just did a lot of gay bits. He's pointing at me. He's like, you did. And I was like, yeah, I did push that narrative a little bit in joking wise.
That's not what I meant, but I meant yes, but I meant more of like you.
Yes. Okay. Well, here's the thing, because at the time I was closeted, and now I'm not exactly, because I'm dating someone who's non.
I left this up and it would have just rolled off.
Oh, that's funny. I'm dating someone who is non-binary trans mask. Like that is who I am dating, and I don't.
COVID safe. Sorry, I don't. Cut that. I don't want to be disrespectful. I heard the word mask.
That's funny.
Okay. Funny things are offensive sometimes. And we know we
It's
can't
true.
have it anymore.
It's true. I don't believe that like, oh, we can't make any jokes anymore, but like that was funny.
No, I agree. Not that you can't make them. Just
You have to be respectful.
yeah.
And sometimes you are not aware if you're being respectful because you have not talked to someone of that like thing. Yeah. You don't know. Some people are different, and they are valid in them being offended in some aspects. Me and Nate might disagree on certain things, like when we thought that this was a racist thing because someone.
It's not that we thought. I was literally at work in 2019 that fall, and it said like topics, things you might not know are gang signs, and it was the exact same hand signal that you invented yourself.
Yeah.
Sorry, future natives audio that blows feck.
I was trying not to talk for you. In that moment, but exactly. But because some people might look at this and be like, "Oh, that's a racist symbol," Nate is like, "No, fuck you. Stop stirring the pot. Stop saying that this is that." But we don't know. We don't fucking know if it is or not.
Yeah, the same. The hand circle is.
Yeah, we just.
White power.
It's
Fuck you.
it's just the intent, man, and I don't mean to intend that, and that's not what that means. And I'm sorry if you might have saw that and thought it was. It's not. I apologize.
Yeah, dude, I posted a picture of me just with like the Jugrats shirt the one day.
Yeah.
The Juggalo Rugrats shirt I got for my birthday.
Yeah.
And I do the hand circle all the time because it means hand circle. Funny hand circle. That's it. And then somebody commented, "What does that hand signal by your waist mean?" And I'm like, if you think it means anything other than hand circle, the game you play, you got me fucked up. And that's exactly what I told them in the comments, and they didn't say shit.
Yeah. That's not like again. Some people do use it for that, and I'm sorry.
And
I'm
if
not
you
one
do,
of those people.
Don't come near me. Thank you. Don't come anywhere. Die. In the words of Ludwig, eat shit and die.
And when he says that, he doesn't mean like if you think that and you hate that and you're against that, then fuck you.
If you aren't racist and a piece of shit, you are cool. If you are a racist piece of shit, thumbs down emoji.
Yes, thank you very much. I'll punch a fucking Nazi in the face, dude.
Dude, that's a Weedy Mac song.
Really? Oh, shit.
Stomp a Nazi when I see a Nazi. Tie him. Yeah, tie a bigot on the back, let him drag. Get off! I almost did the South Park bit, but I can't say that word.
I'm so fucked up right now.
What?
Because I painted the wrong fucking color.
Too late, brother.
I know. We're back at it. Hey, folks, it's me, your boy.
You wanna jump into local music? I segued it twice and just fucked it myself because I said like Ethan's dad, and then I said something else, and I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, that's fine. Future Nate, I probably also fucked it too. So,
Dude, we could do each fucking point as a part. You know, like every time we do something like that.
true.
Oh, Nate, you figure out how to cut it. When we're talking about a bulk of something, we can do that, and then a bulk of something, do that.
Yeah, you already figured it out.
Yeah.
Good job, future you.
If you're watching this, that means I already did it.
Yeah, are you... no, I'm not talking to the future audience. I'm talking to you, Nate, editor. I hope you're having a good day. I love you.
The window's open, so it banged the door. Because I heard it and I thought there was somebody coming to the door.
That's right. Shout out to you, to the editor of this. I hope you're having a good day.
It'd be funny if it's you. Just somehow it's you.
Oh yeah, we might. I don't know. Maybe if you need it, I'm always okay with doing that. If you need help, but I also understand as a creator, you want to take the burden of every aspect of your art. I'm the same fucking way. And someone offered to actually edit some of my stuff at one point, and I refuse.
Was it me?
No.
Cheap.
Paid person, but like not because I didn't want to pay them, but because it's like I don't trust them. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, let's.
I was laughing because my background was Josh Gates, where I did a bit in Phasmophobia, where I'm like, I'm Josh Gates. We're gonna be find some fucking ancient mysteries and shit. But I didn't half-ass the voice.
Still rolling.
The random cuts of me just like panting in the fucking camera are really funny. Right, Nate? Because you already edited it?
Sheep. Welcome back to the lo-fi business trip.
I think it's time to start painting. I wanted to do one of my logos on it, but...
Which one?
The one that's on my screen. But... Oh, that's what I was going to do. I mean, I've got up a couple times since then. I'm going to cheat.
You're going to cheat?
I'm going to cheat. Yes. There should be some on my desk.
What are you trying to do?
Cheese it.
What are you fucking doing?
He's pulling his cock out.
I don't want to use one of the holographic ones.
What the fuck is this man on?
Working!
Mommy!
Wait, what's the name of that spider called?
Daddy Longley.
Hi, Daddy. I love that clip, dude. That's so good. No, I'm going to put my own.
Like, that one at the top of the stairs, I put one of these on it and painted around it and then pulled it off.
Oh, don't do that. I'm joking.
My jaw.
Don't do it.
My jaw popped. It does that all the time, but it hurts when it does it.
So, local music.
Sheesh.
Okay, but recently, like when Blink 182 came back and their ticket, do you remember how much their ticket prices were?
For like, it was the same thing as like the Taylor Swift shit. It was like $300-$400 for a nosebleed at United Center, which is fucking crazy, dude.
And then I saw a tweet which someone said, which was like, "Don't spend $500 going to see old band people who are going to disassociate through an entire song just because it's a hit. Go pay $5 for a
local band, yeah.
a local band to scream their heart out for a hot dog." And
That's real.
It is real. And put up the Israel flag. Free Palestine.
Fuck, man.
Let's see how politically charged Nate.
I was just gonna say how politically charged is this video.
And how politically charged will Nate be when he edits this? If you're seeing this, not very. I mean, very.
I don't fucking care about politics.
How do you not care about politics? You're in it.
Everybody's a demographic, yes.
You gotta survive this shit, man.
Yeah, I'll do my part when I gotta. Other than voting, we won't get into it. If I feel the vote matters, I will vote. But most times, I do not, so I don't. I feel that's fair.
That's fine.
Because, like, you think it matters, so you vote, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's just us. It's just us. Sorry, that was...
That was fucking... This guy hates me.
When you said you weren't having fun on Paint episode 2.
I'm enjoying it.
You're just like, I'm glad you're having fun over there. I'm like, he's not having fun. He fucking hates it. It's so goddamn fucking hot in here, dude.
Yeah. Oh. Did Punkinnonstop sit here?
We gotta tell that story and then we'll get into local music.
Oh, fine.
So we were talking about a meme about, like, sniffing somebody's chair after they get up. And my dad used to be, I mean, he still can, but he used to
sit
be
on the chair.
No, he used to be a leather worker at places, but like he made stuff for boats. So he made a boat seat out of leather, and we still have it, and it has my art supplies like this stuff in it. So we're going through it, and we were talking about this meme about someone sniffing the seat, and then last second, my dad was in the garage smoking right by where it is. DJ's like, wait, you said your dad made this boat seat, right? And I'm like, yeah. And as he says that, my dad is opening the door right next to us as he slams the seat like to his face and just, and my dad just like, and puts his phone at his side and just like staring at me like.
It was just so funny because like he thinks that shit's funny, but he just like,
He walked up the stairs and said, "Your friend is broken."
yeah, he might have done that, but he might have done that.
I mean, that swings us back into local music right now with your dad. 1908X, baby. Play the whole album right now, and you listen to it.
See, I gotta figure that out because there's like inside references about people that would probably know what people he's talking about if they knew. Is why I haven't put it out.
Why do you think, dude? He's got from. They better put out a better album. That's their response.
Yeah, go back in time and record a better album, pussy.
Yeah, come on.
That tape is right there.
Yeah, what are you gonna
see it? It's a holographic dinosaur tape. It's there. I'll throw up the picture. Throw up the album. Fuck it.
And that's all they have to do, man. That's the same thing. When I write a book about everybody who's ever wronged
me. Fuck yeah, dude.
What are they gonna do with the respond? Are they just gonna go, "No, you"? No, they can't do that. They gotta write the better book. Otherwise, I'm right. Congratulations. So you know what? Make your response videos now, pussy. Punkinnonstop, a response.
I'm gonna turn the mic this way from me for a minute, just so I can like not go cross-eyed when I'm doing this line.
Please.
No,
Get it? That's a funny bit.
but I actually did want to not go cross-eyed from the mic.
Remember when Steve-O got famous and rich for being high?
I wish it was me.
God, I wish that were me. God, I wish I was good at painting.
That's good. I like that.
Get out of here! You can't look at this, baby. Look at this.
Arnold would look.
Arnold. I'm so sad about Arnold, though. I can't stop thinking about Arnold. I hope he's having a good life. Put up a video of Arnold having a good life. Oh God, this happened to me. I made a mistake. Can you actually? Do you have your phone? Do you have like something of like one of the songs of your dad playing? I'd like to listen, just to a tiny bit.
Yeah. Or I could just do the inside black of that.
Now, slave. Dance, monkey.
It'll take me like 10 seconds. It's good. I think I just only have the whole album out.
Okay.
I know there's timestamps, but stop subscribing and unsubscribing. Just stay subscribed. Civil.
I'm sorry. That's when I get mad at you. I just.
That's fair, bro.
Do you ever do that? You go to your friend's YouTube channel and just unsubscribe and then resubscribe just to like, do that?
No, because then it says how long you're subscribed for.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, Joe's is like old as fuck on mine. My dad, I think, is my oldest subscriber on there. Actually,
that is the sweetest, most
it's like
kindest
two old
thing I've ever
shoes
heard.
since like whatever year, and then Joe, I think, is like pretty close after.
God, I wish that were me. Imagine your family supporting you and loving you and...
Sorry the mic wasn't in my face, Nate. Get fucked, I guess.
Sir, imagine if the people who are part of your content actually subscribe.
There we go, here.
Sorry, Dad, I know you hate listening to this.
I'm not fucking sorry.
Let's see, we'll go to... This is my dad when he was younger than I am right now. So he was like 19 or 20, and I'm 25.
This is so fucked up, man. Just that, not
That
the
he's
song.
younger than me
Yeah,
right
just
now when he
that.
was doing this shit.
Yeah.
Play a sample of, just the beginning. Because it's the setup. Because I think he fucks it.
They call her Maggie the Rag.
We'll fast forward to a favorite.
Song. But here's an oldie, but I must say a good song. I'm sure you all know the words. Well, not
Doug.
really. There are no words. You make them up as you go.
Doug,
but
you go home.
I think you know what they are, though. Dog, go home. Dog, go home, but don't want you my trash, cause you're stinking, you're smelly, and you got a big ass. Dog, go home, you got bad breath, and I don't care. Oh, shit, just get out of the garbage anyway.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, but there's like, how long is this? I don't remember how long the full album is. 20 minutes. It's like 20 songs maybe. Some skits and then some like. That's what I wanted to stop at. It's just the because it's so funny.
Do you reference that a lot?
Yeah, I referenced that like whole tape like quite a few times.
Quite often. That for sure. I was
A great father, son. Oh, keep going. I'm gonna come. Not in the, like at the idea of having a good relationship with you.
No, I got you, boy.
Yeah.
I'm just making a horrified face.
Okay, cool. But that can you do a music video of you doing that, and your dad makes a cameo, so it's you like lip syncing the.
That would be funny. That would be kind of cool.
That'd be really cool. I'd like that. I'd like to participate and help in that.
No. Yeah. Nope. Not really.
Your dad's pretty creative. 19.8x. I think that's why he understands you sometimes more than some others might. Because being a creative is so different.
I was literally just, I am different.
Real different, dude.
It's like you already have like an innate double or third hunger inside of you.
Yeah.
That
Excuse me, sorry.
if you don't fulfill that, your soul dies. Like, that's not to be pretentious, but like that's how it feels, that you are starving when you don't create and you don't make the stuff that is inside of you.
Very pretentious, and you know what? Deal with it.
But that's what it is, baby.
Fuck, man.
I don't know what else to say. You just sometimes you need to do it, and if you don't, you want to die.
Yep.
And
That's just fair.
yeah, and it's like you are the genetic I almost said repercussion. the genetic.
You're the direct result of their actions. That is a repercussion if you're referring to me.
I mean, I guess, but you're more of a genetic, like,
I'm not that bad of a person. I'm just shitting on myself.
You're not a bad person at all. But like, you are the genetic sequel to a creative.
Both my parents are really into art and music.
Which is kind of a theme of Puzzle Valley. I'm wearing the Puzzle Valley hat right now.
I'm wearing the Puzzle Valley skin.
Same though. It's Puzzle Valley 18, and I
accidentally licked it. Actually, fuck.
And I actually got everyone who participated in Puzzle Valley 18 on the hat. The
Yeah,
main
we signed it.
characters.
And then you jumped a fire and fucked up your ankle. Boom! I think I can jump it. Did we record that? I thought you handed me your phone while I was so out of it. Like, here, just aim it at the fire.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we recorded it. We'll find it. And
if we recorded it, it's on your phone.
no, it's on my camera.
Really?
Remember? I had my camera that day.
I was really fucking high. So, I'm the bad.
Bad timing. I'm not always high. Back last year, I was high a lot more. Anymore, I just do it here and there. Like,
He doesn't have a problem. Can you hand me one of the 4 vapes again? That's a bit. That's a bit.
no, I know.
Good job. Good job. I don't mean that in a passive aggressive
So
way.
hot in here. So hot in
You
here.
want me to turn the fucking window up a little bit more?
Turn the window up, man. It's too quiet. Fuck, dude. So that blue kind of sucks. Not really. It's actually kind of fire. Can you see it?
Yeah, yes.
See if you can see the shine.
I can see your ass.
Shut up, ukulele. Fuck.
Don't continue. Continue.
Cease.
Did you want to talk? Well, we
You
just did.
technically talked about my dad. I didn't.
Okay.
You brought him up as if we're being punctual. I mean, I could just real quick riff on Grim.
Yeah, okay.
Shout out Grim. He's
My friend from a couple towns over, we met at a Ouija Mac, I believe, concert back last year, and I thought he was really dope. And they said that they were from Peru, Illinois, which is really close to us here. And we talked to him afterwards at the merch booth, him and his father. And I was like, "Yo, dude, your stuff was awesome." And then he had a Ghost Main Black Mage symbol necklace on, and I'm like, "Oh, dude, I've got the earrings of that, but I've got a tattoo. I was wearing my like the fishnet thing that you know what I mean, the one I used for Crunk to Skunk," and I showed him my
tattoo, this spooky one. People say it looks like Plankton from SpongeBob, like this, but also Eye of Sauron.
Correct.
Yeah. He did that chum bucket every fucking day. You ever see that clip of the real guy saying that?
No.
That's what I was basing it off of. He's like, eat that chum bucket every fucking day. It's really funny. I'll throw it in here, but I'll show you it after.
Imagine. Lord just popped up on the screen.
Oh shit.
We never had a chance of keeping this thing on the track, baby. The train was
roller coaster.
The train was leaving. That's what that was. The train said, "Nah, man, fuck that." Prezzo, how does Prezzo not want to die? If we do this much
Bullshit. Chad and Max are wasted.
I think it's because they pay him well.
Chad and Max pay me. Not really. I would never ask for money from you guys. What the fuck?
I would. I gave you enough money, fucker.
Max, okay, I know we're talking about music. We'll get back to Grim in a second. Max Mofo helped shape a lot of my internet comedy / comedy in general, and I reference his old videos and stuff throughout, like, 2012 all the way through now, and I've always been a huge fan of Max and all of his channels. And I get why he doesn't upload and why he doesn't edit as much as I hate it. I've been there too. I've had plenty of times where I just am like, nah, I see you guys. But he doesn't address it usually. He just dips, which is, I understand it. Sometimes you gotta do you. I wish you would come back. Because I got my parents into watching Paper Mario, the Origami King, and they were like talking about it, and I was just like, I don't have the heart to tell him that he stopped uploading that August 2020.
And here's the thing, Max, I don't have any of that huge respect background for you.
He's like, I fucking hate you. Fuck you.
Sometimes I get annoyed when Chad's trying to do a bit and then Max breaks something he finds hilarious, and then Chad breaks something and Max fucking loses his fucking mind. That annoys me a little bit.
Dude, that's funny though, because I'm the other way around, because Chad's like, what, you break it and it's funny and I do it and it's fucking stupid? And when he said that, in my head I was kind of like, yeah, and then Max is like, yeah, and I'm like, but, like, objectively, I grew up, but, like, you know, I watched Chad as Monk Rage back on the mail time, because I found, like, it was, like, Goofy Penis in My Mail was the first video I ever watched of Max Mofo, and it was off of Ian is Bored. Ian H is Bored. It was a video off of a Smosh Mail time on the side, and that's how I found Max Mofo. It was Goofy Penis in My Mail. So.
Listen, I find you guys funny.
I really do. I respect the hell out of you. I watch it because Chad's dumb. Dumb and fat and dumb, and not even in a bad way. It's just that you guys make fun of him for it. So, and the way you do it is funny.
He's definitely like shaped up, and I think got a lot healthier too.
Oh yeah,
because last episode they're like, I thought you weren't gonna drink, and he's like, I wasn't.
Oh yeah, I don't
give.
He
had like a drink, you know.
Yeah.
Like he's getting healthier though, because they
of course.
address how bad all that was.
I don't care that Chad's fat. I don't care that Chad's fat. I find it funny when Scott and Max and Yori
just
and
dog on him, bro.
Because he dogs on everyone else. It's a mutual fucking thing. He talked about Max's chipped tooth, like that type of thing. Not to make this a Cold Ones fan cast or anything.
Yeah, because we're supposed to be talking about Grim. Sorry, Ethan. sorry, buddy. Love you, dude.
Sorry.
Just to wrap this up, Scott and Prezzo run that shit. That the show is great.
Like Max and Chad, obviously it wouldn't be them without either of them, because you know it's just Chad's show.
Yeah.
It's literally just Chad's show, but Max was like one of the first guests or whatever, and then people obviously like Max, and then Max gets views because he's fucking Max Mofo, and respectfully,
He doesn't upload, so we gotta watch him somewhere. Yeah. He's just so funny, and even if he's doing nothing, just him sitting there like
reacting to everything but silently is fucking hilarious to me.
That's just how that's me, dude. Prezzo's insane,
Prezzo
bro.
has the
gift,
the understanding to follow the fucker and to like zoom in and to do that stupid morph shit with his face because it's.
Oh, dude, those are so funny.
They really are. Prezzo, you the man.
Let me be
clear.
clear.
Hold on a second. To be fair, there's 4 fucking editors. One's Griff, and then like I forget the other 2.
I'm sorry, but like,
Prezzo is the OG.
Yeah.
For what I know, I don't know. I could be talking about.
Too Mad was an editor too.
True. I don't
follow Too Mad, but I know
Yeah.
him.
Scott, you run that shit. Like, good on you. You are the guy that I walk into. I'm like, this is the producer, and then I know there's Darcy, and he's the producer too on some episodes. But like, good fucking on you, Scott. You are like, as a guy who produced Puzzle Valley and had to rope up a few fools I care not to mention for 3 years. I understand your shit, and I respect the hell out of it, my dude.
Can't wait to do that Fiverr video.
Yeah, that would be
And
fun.
to be clear, it was fun. I would not ever say it wasn't.
Or to ask for another cast or anything. I mean, that genuinely, like, you would, like, would you remove people from it? Other than the version that removed from the first episode?
I wouldn't do that because I needed them there because the whole story was for them. I needed you guys to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole point. But it was just hard to get everyone together because of a lot of life. Exactly. So I'm not saying it was awful or anything like that. It just, like, it's hard to get everyone together.
Yeah.
It's a lot, and I put a lot of work into it.
Agreed. I'm gonna circle back to Grimm too.
Of course. Yeah. We are gonna now talk about Grimm a lot longer than we talked about Cold Ones.
Yeah, if I can at least.
Yeah, go
But so Grimm and I were talking at the merch booth, and I showed him my tattoo, and then he, like, his eyes got big. He's like, "No fucking way, dude!" And he turns around, and on, like, this part right at the back of your neck, right below your shirt line, he has the same about the same size and all black, like, tattoo of Ghostman's as mine. And I was like, oh my god. And then, like, I think my dad and his dad were talking there at that show, and he's like, yo, dad, look at his arm. He's got the same tattoo as me. And he's like, oh shit, that's fucking awesome. But those two
are really cool. Ethan Grimm, he's a teacher. He's a teacher and a coach, but he does this, I'll say, Ghostman inspired music because he's openly said Ghostman is his biggest, like, inspiration for music and his favorite musical artist. So it's like his own version, in a most respectful way, his own version of Ghostman, and he fucking kills it, dude. His stage presence, the way he talks to the crowd, and then obviously his vocals and the rap stuff. Like the lyrics, the vocals, all that shit, he just kills it. I'm not trying to, like, you can hype up your friends and stuff. I'm not trying to just upsell it. I genuinely, if I didn't know him, I would really fuck with him as a musical artist. The fact that I'm able to be friends with him is just even cooler.
Like, you definitely have some phone footage of Grimm, right?
Oh, dude, I've got tons of
Fucking
footage.
throw it up, baby.
When he's on stage, he always, like, not fucks with the audience, but he's like, hey, we're Grimm. We're gonna play a bunch of shit you guys will fucking hate for the next 25 minutes, so I hope you enjoy. But I know you fucking won't. And then he just start the shit. It's fucking awesome. He runs it off of, like, some of the not backtracks, but, like, the instrumentals that you can't recreate live like that, you know what I mean? Like, they do, I don't know if you know that either. Like, it's him on mic, and then they've got a drummer and a guitarist, too, up there, too, so.
See, Grimm, I haven't listened to a lot of your stuff. He showed me your art.
Oh yeah, that's what I'll say. And then a lot of the art that Grimm has done is from his dad. And his dad's art is really fucking sick. Oh, you haven't even seen the masks.
Oh,
he makes custom, like, leather masks for Grimm and the guys, that when there's a certain part of the set where they remove their skin and they peel the skin off the mask and it's like flesh underneath. But it's still a mask. It's a 2-mask mask. It's fucking awesome.
Let's get that guy for Season of the Cursed.
Yeah.
Fuck, that'd be fun.
Like I said, he was the first one who bought a pin from me through my online thing. He's like, I want one because he collects enamel pins. I'm like, I got you. And then I'm like, if you really want one, yeah, dude. And I sent him a shit ton of different stickers and stuff, the custom ones that I made and everything. And he's like, holy fucking sticker bomb. I'm like, yeah, dude.
Can I go on not a tangent, but on a specific detail that you told me about Grimm?
Like the fact that you walk out there and you say, like, I know you guys aren't going to give a shit about this music and you're going to hate it and blah, 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 blah. Like,
well, because for context, it was at a Twisted show, and there was a lot of other straight up, like, rap.
That's exactly what
He's like trap metal rap.
But I'm gonna give you props for being, like, not self-loathing, because I don't know how anyone can be, like,
It's self-aware. You're in a situation where you know the genres are different, and you just gotta be like, hey man, you guys might fucking hate this, but we're here to play, and that's what we're fucking here to do, and that's what they do, and they kill it. I have footage from front row of that. A lot of it's all red. Got some super sick pictures from front row the 2 times I've recorded them like that.
And as
3
like
or 4 times, whatever.
Like, as an artist, as a creator, like, you got to be self-aware of that in that state. But at the same time, I like so much respect to that, being able to still want to, like, you know what, let's get this out of the way.
Like,
I'm
not just
not
cancel it. Like, oh man, we shouldn't play here. They're not
Yeah.
gonna like it. Like, no. Like,
Yeah, but like to actually get people out there to listen to your own music, like
They always get so many people at the merch booth after too. Like they get people buying shirts and CDs and stuff after and taking pictures, and they always sign stuff like after. Like the merch booth is kind of quiet sometimes, except for the people that like either think it looks cool or they like come there come there for them, you know.
yeah.
But then afterwards, there's a ton of people at the merch booth all the rest of the night at any show I've seen them at, and it's fucking really awesome to see, man.
Because like people will recognize that actual the
It's
talent.
it's not just talent too, yeah. It's like dedication and passion and drive and like.
And let me say that one thing I sometimes hate about artists, where is like you can smell the
you can smell the look for a paycheck. Or...
no, I mean you can you can just smell it on them when you can tell that there's that like faux I don't care attitude where they're like, I don't give a shit about any of you and blah 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 blah.
No, every show, Grimm's always like, we love you guys so fucking much. Every
Exactly.
everybody that comes out here, whether you came out here to see us or to support Twisted, Ouija Mac, whoever it is, we fucking love you so much. You mean the world to us. We wouldn't be doing what we are without the support of you guys. You know, like he's just genuine. He's real about it. Like some people are like, fuck the fans, I don't care. And it's like, how are you gonna say that? They made you. Like you made you, but they made you because you made you.
Exactly. Like people's support is what actually keeps creators working. And
Yeah.
That's the actual issue of it. And to sit there and actually be able to win because people win over a crowd is because people love genuinity. And that's something that I realized years ago.
Yeah.
When I was being a literal JonTron nostalgia critic clone. And
Fair. Not Naruto. You made it your own, but
no, but like that's what it was though. And like people
well, I mean, look at how I started with replays. I was just Game Grumps.
and I let you know that though.
Oh,
the
I
whole
know
way
you
through.
did.
I was a real dick about it.
I didn't super try to be. It's just that's all I watched for a little while, so it just all
You
that
were
I
heavily inspired.
emulated. That's all that came out.
Exactly. So I'm not dogging on you for it. You were heavily inspired.
It's funny, we were both like really similar group, like JonTron, and then us Game Grumps for that.
Yeah, and it's like everyone like moves on and evolves, and you got to let yourself evolve into your genuine self. And
It's more. I think we're both at right now.
Yeah.
We're getting into that the last year.
that Puzzle Valley really, like, the reason Puzzle Valley means a lot to me is because it allowed me to be my genuine self, and I finally said, fuck it, I'm just gonna do what I want to do and talk about I want to talk about the things that make me feel a lot of work and a lot of thoughts on a lot of different subjects. Like, Puzzle Valley has a lot to do with the whole not so long ago, but it also has to deal with like my relationship with my mom and
Bullying, feeling outcast, that shit too.
yeah.
Your sexuality, your confidence in yourself, anything.
All-
It's got a lot. It's got all that.
every aspect of it, like through and through. Like Kane, Adrian, our friend Adrian, in the podcast they go by Ariana. I've already talked to them. I don't know about, you know what, I'll just say our friend who did the Season of the Cursed and poster and Puzzle Valley piece right there is in it as well. They play a character named Kane, and Kane's parents are like divorced, and they're in a very abusive relationship. And I base it off of my parents, not to get too deep, but like that's what art is. It's supposed to be therapy. You're supposed to evolve into your genuine self and not be afraid to show the world who you are. Sometimes the society you're in doesn't allow you to not be afraid.
Capitalism has ruined our lives.
Yeah. But like
It's back.
The train.
We're doing it, dude. We've got it back on track.
Not really, but we're getting there.
Is the camera rolling still? I can't tell.
It stopped.
It did it?
Yeah, it stopped.
Are you sure?
Yep. The red's not blanking.
Or is it red on red? I
Nope,
can't tell.
It's not like nope. It is. I promise you, you're gonna be pissed at yourself for staring at it.
Okay.
Hey, it's been lo-fi for a while.
Well, I just can't see it. Like, I literally
Yeah.
visibly cannot see.
You're good, but I've been staring at that, so I apologize. But that's what art is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like your genuine, true self, and I gotta give
it up to anybody like the people we're talking about who just want to be their true self and not just try to make stuff that people are going to like just to make money. I will not judge you for doing that because you need to do what you need to do because capitalism has ruined our lives.
This foot is broken.
But at the same time, like, we care about what we care because we're genuine about our art, and that's like Grim is, from what you have told me and like how you feel about it, and I trust your opinion, is one of those people.
Oh yeah.
Dude, like the raw energy he puts into it every time is just so cool, and you can tell it like in studio too, but on stage he goes hard, man. It's fucking awesome.
You can play one of his songs for us real quick.
I don't know if it's heavy though. You don't like heavier stuff, but like,
No, it's a local dude. Let him.
true.
Like, if he allows, would you allow it to just?
I'll play a couple snippets because I know he has a new song out.
That I haven't got to listen to yet. Sorry, genuinely. I'm bad with new releases sometimes.
So his top 5 are Flash Party, which is the newest one, Feast, They Live, Calling Casey, and Behind These Eyes.
I haven't heard
Feast
it, but I
and
love the
Prey
records.
are really good. There's like
Then put the one on you. You're the fan, man.
Feast is really good. It's featuring Gizmo, who
Not
has
in a mean way. I would
also
love
to shout out another local artist that I have on my list. I put down like 2, other than my dad. I put Grim and Worm. Worm did stuff with Gizmo the very first time we seen him at Twisted. So the first one that's on is not Grim. The first one that's on is Gizmo, who's not a part of Grim, but in the song. That's Grim. So this is a more heavier one. He has some other ones, but
I want to say though, real quick, I'm not a huge heavy fan, but
I respect that, and I understand listening to that. That is good.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand that, and it is really good. And I would like. There's moments in my head when I listen to that, I imagine some fucking crazy shit going on because I'm a filmmaker, and I imagine some crazy, amazing like stunts happening. Like the police are chasing you in Puzzle Valley. That stuff. Like that's what that like. Here we fucking go. Like
Yeah.
and I enjoy that aspect of it. And I would definitely listen to it when I was like trying to make a scene like that
Yeah.
because he's good.
shout out to Grim and his dad Jeff for the art that they do and the people that they are, because they're very genuine, awesome people, and they just love the stuff that they do, and they love to create and spread that, and just they're generally awesome. Thank you. The next one I want to get in for local, just real quick. Also, is in the similar, underground rap scene. Is Worm, my good friend Worm, aka Gage. Shout out to you last year, but I met and seen Worm for the first time opening up for Twisted. The first time I seen Twisted at the Forge with Joe back in, I think it was like beginning of April, end of March, 2018, and it was him and Gizmo on stage. And Joe and I didn't know who Worm was yet, so Joe always before shows would look up who's gonna be on the bill and then like listen to a little bit, see if he likes him or like give a fuck about him or not, And he's like, "Oh, Worm is on there, and he's on there with this guy named Gizmo. They're pretty good."
That first song that I played you of Grim is featuring Gizmo too, so it's cool. They've worked with the same people,
Right.
and also opened for like the same people because Worm opened for Twisted, and then when I met Grim, he opened up for Ouija Mac, and then he at a different show he opened up for Twisted, and then Ouija Mac again. But yeah, Worm is. I'd say Worm's a good friend of mine, honestly. Worm's a really good friend of mine. We just don't get to talk a lot because anytime we talk, it's genuine. We talk about ICP or Twisted and shit like that, or even like he loves Black Ops 2, Resident Evil, all that shit, horror movies. A lot of people that are in this scene like the same shit, and that's just putting it frank. And there's nothing wrong with that because
You have a place in this scene. Like if you like those stuff and you aren't a racist, homophobic piece of shit, you're golden.
like Ouija Mac is a super advocate for like trans and
Yes.
people like that, and it's very very cool to see that.
Because
it's hard to see that.
yeah, it just sucks to see that so many people suck still in the world, but to see an artist like that putting out, positive messages and stuff like that. But that seems awesome. But Worm is like, he does a lot of genres too, but sort of the similar trap metal, black metal, rap, just any combination of those. And he's on, I believe he's still on. He's on LSP's label, which is Lyrical Snuff Productions, which is the scum that I showed you earlier. That's the guy that is like the face quote of the record label, more or less.
So that song, to have Worm on that song in a music video, like to you it's just like two guys, you know. It's like you know who Worm is, but like somebody else is like, oh shit, Worm just got on the label and he's on a music video on an original song with Scum out the gate on the label. Like fuck.
I love Worm's music too. I don't want to play his music
Well, Nate,
on there too because I don't know how I'm gonna put it in yet. So
I mean, Nate just showed us the teaser trailer for the new album coming
Oh
out.
my
That's
God.
fucking crazy.
okay, yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, that's what I meant by I'm not gonna play some of his stuff on here because his lyrics are a lot more self-deprecating,
Mutilating.
Yes.
Because that's what Worm's into. He slashes his stomach on stage with a razor blade. That's just what he does.
Fucking crazy, but
And acid.
respect.
That's
Respect to Worm.
he's fucking wilding out there, but
crazy,
he's out
man.
there, man. Yeah, that's just whack. That's so
Some
cool.
people have a different formula. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna walk
Yeah.
into. Welcome to a Dungeons and Dragons episode. Yes, and my cock is now in my hand.
No, he doesn't G.G. Allen it.
I'm not saying that. All respect to you, Worm. Like Nate's told me nothing but the best about you.
Yeah, dude, he's always super fun to talk to and like hang out with. He's just like like a lot of us. He has like depression and everything else, and is pretty
Mental
public
health
about
is
it.
not a joke.
Yeah, and like he has depression and other stuff like that, and a lot of stuff goes not the way he wants to in his life, as we all do. But he's very open about it. But the way he handles it differently is obviously through his music. But he talks about it and handles it differently than how I would write or handle it. And
No disrespect.
and a lot of his album covers are just straight from like, oh, what's the name of it? Thegore.com. My brain, it's just
Live Gore.
any of those, like a lady who was just ran over by like a train or beheaded. It's just his uncensored
Live
album. Yeah, like lively shit. It's his fucking album covers, and it's fucking crazy. But in his new promo for January 13th, 2023, for his new next, I think it's I might be remembering wrong, but I thought he was just straight up putting out a black metal album. I think that's what that is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
I think that's what it is. But it's a video. I don't know how they did it, but it got him temporarily banned from Facebook twice of like
Trigger warning: suicidal things mentioned.
a room with like a TV on static and just stuff around it, and it's all dark and eerie. But it's just Worm like with his back from the camera, just fucking hanging there. We'll put this just beforehand. Cut the edit. Trigger warning: suicidal things mentioned. Just genuinely.
Maybe we won't show the whole. But
We won't show it. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe I could just like blur part of it or like
Yeah.
whatever. But
no, again, no disrespect. We just do not want.
I just don't want my shit taken down. I love it. I think it looks cool. I don't obviously condone suicide. I think
Yeah.
there's a way past it.
Even
But-
one of the coolest things I thought about the
but-
music video is that like it's a VHS like recorder, but
Yeah.
like in the bottom left, it's like. I just think this is cool from an editing standpoint of just it looks like when it was recorded, and that's also when the album is getting dropped.
Yeah,
which I just
exactly.
think is cool.
I noticed that last second. I'm like, oh, I wonder what date it says on it. Because usually we do like 1990s and shit when we
Yeah.
all do this set. But it said 2023. I'm like, what? Is that? That was a year ago? Oh, no, that's next year. Oh, that's the day it comes out.
Which is just
It's
cool.
fucking awesome, dude. That's sick. So shout out for Worm on the merch game too. He also makes his own shirts like on a shirt like press and stuff and all that
yeah.
and vinyls and shit. That too. I'll say that about Grim again. Sorry to circle back.
Yeah.
When I went and seen him at Twisted Up at the Bottom Lounge, they said we just got vinyl test pressings in. They're $50 each, but we only have 4 of them. If you want the new EP out on CD, we have that too. But we also have a very limited amount of it on black test vinyl and then some colored ones. And I went over there.
Can't say color.
Fuck. And I bought the test pressing one and a CD and a shirt. Just off rip, all right there. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. And like,
Support fucking artists, baby.
Yeah, man, it wasn't that expensive, obviously, but like it was just like
For
hell
a
yeah.
$50
There was
$50
4
vinyl,
made.
that is not
Expensive. That's
But
what I meant to say.
it's not that it's just the regular album. The regular album, I think, it was somewhere between 20 and 30 for a colored vinyl. But this was the test pressing where it's black and it's just like the white sleeve and it says like Grim Trilogy of Terror test pressing and it's like 1 of 4.
Yeah, that's not expensive.
Yeah,
That's
no,
not
that's
expensive
it's
at all.
priceless. Like the regular ones are limited edition anyway, too, like the colored ones. But like there's 4 of them. If
I
there's
mean-
50 of the other one, there's 50. That's
I mean,
cool still, but
to circle the Worm is like
he does vinyl and with Worm. He has
Sent me when I bought tapes from him. I bought tapes from him, and he sent me the originals of it of the tape of like if it's a gold shiny version, that's the first one of it, and he's like, yeah, that's like not the master, but that's the main one. Like the other ones are like white or something. This one's gold. It means it's the first one he did it on. And I have like 2 or 3 out of the tapes. And I'm just like, bro. He hasn't got to do it yet, but he was going to send me another one. I don't even know if Did you talk about it? But he's going to send me another one to where literally the only copy of those songs exist on that tape. He doesn't have them digitized because I'm going to digitize them. And he said I can keep the tape when I'm done.
Oh, that's cool.
That was back beginning of last year, so we've both had a lot of shit happen since then. You too, obviously. We keep talking about it, but
baby.
yeah, but